Nothing makes you more comfortable on a nice cool day than a bowl of soup. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how to make the best home-style smoked chicken noodle soup. For this recipe, I'm using boneless, skinless chicken thighs. We're gonna start by firing up our pellet grill to 225 degrees. I'm gonna be using a hardwood pellet. These are mesquite to make sure that it absorbs a lot of that smoke. Next, you're gonna take these beautiful boneless, skinless chicken thighs and you're gonna first put some Kosmos Q Dirty Bird as the base. You wanna make sure that you cover both sides equally. Next, we're gonna come in with that Prime 4 Classic and we're gonna sprinkle that on top, pat it down to make sure that it absorbs. Once your grill is up to temperature, your chicken thighs are nice and seasoned, you're gonna head outside and place those thighs directly on the grates and we're gonna smoke them for an hour and a half or until they reach an internal temperature of 165. Once they're done smoking and they've come up to temperature, you want to go ahead and remove them, let them rest for a few minutes, and then you want to shred them or cut them up. I like to use my KitchenAid mixer to shred the chicken. It just makes it really easy and painless. To get this soup really going, we have to cut up some fresh organic carrots, some celery hearts, and we're going to saute those with some garlic in a big pot on medium heat. Once the vegetables are done sauteing, take 8 cups of chicken broth and pour it right in to your pan. It's hot. Add 2 to 3 bay leaves just by placing them right there on top. 1 teaspoon of dried rosemary, 1 teaspoon of dried thyme. And the last step is putting our shredded chicken in it. And you can see that KitchenAid mixer shredded it perfectly. So just take your hand and put it in there. Nice and easy. Then take your spoon and mix everything together, making sure everything gets incorporated before you put your lid on, and let it simmer for about 20 to 25 minutes. This has been simmering for about 25 minutes. I went just a little bit longer than the recipe recommended for 20. And now we're gonna add 8 ounces of egg noodles. You can use whatever noodle you want though. You just dump them in, whole bag. This is 8 ounces. It looks like it's not. It looks like more, but it is. And we're gonna push that in. Now we're gonna put the lid right back on. We're gonna let this sit for about another 8 to 10 minutes or until the noodles are done. After about 10 minutes, see all the steam come out, and we have what looks like perfectly cooked noodles in an amazing, flavorful, homemade chicken noodle soup, something you can't get out of a can. And you know what's coming next. You know we gotta try it. Before you actually dive in, you wanna make sure that you do taste it first, just to make sure you don't need to adjust any salt and pepper. So here goes our first taste right here. That is really good. I am gonna adjust the salt just a little bit, add a little bit more pepper. I might just throw in a little bit of that Prime 4 Classic in there as well. Look at that broth, look at the color, look at that chicken, all that right there. No, this is gonna be good. Perfect on a cool day. Let's give it a whirl. Cheers. Oh yeah, not too salty. Has that smoky flair from that hardwood pellets that we used. And chicken thighs are just a little bit juicier than chicken breasts, which is why I went with that in this recipe. You can use chicken breasts if you want though. It's so good. I mean, just look at that shredded chicken right there. All this flavor, the egg noodles, cooked perfect. There are a lot of different ways to make homemade chicken noodle soup. This is something that I've had in my family for a while and I love this recipe. I'm passing it along to you because I hope your family enjoys it on a nice, cool fall, winter day. Until next time, make sure you keep those grills fired up until the flavor doesn't go down. We'll see you then.